Hey, welcome to my channel. My name is Shantae. I'm a Brooklyn... Let's turn back around and do it again. Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Shantae. I'm a Brooklyn-based portrait painter. Or at least that's what I'm trying to do. And that's what I'm gonna do today. I'm gonna paint a portrait. I have never painted a portrait of a man before, so that's what I'm gonna do today. But I'm gonna take it easy on myself. I'm gonna do it in black and white because normally I say black and white for drawing, pencil, paper. But black and white paintings, I think I'm saying this correctly, is Grisaille. Am I saying that right? Grisaille? The method of painting where you paint in black and white. Okay, it doesn't matter. That's what I'm doing. I'm gonna take it easy on myself. Okay, so I never quite know what a portrait is gonna look like before I start it. And the moment I put my brush to the canvas, I'm open to whatever happens. The less I think about it before, the more open I am for the unexpected, for the happy accidents. I almost allow the portrait to reveal itself in real time. Of course, with trial and error. Rarely is the first rendition of the brushstroke the one that I end with. And when I'm painting a portrait and I'm getting a feel for the features, it's like I'm feeling somebody's face with my hands, but with my eyes closed. And the more that I feel that person's face, the more familiar I will be with it and the clearer it will be. I know that's such a weird way to put it, but that's exactly what I'm doing with my brush. The more times that I go over an eyebrow, the more times that I outline a nose or carve out the jawline, the more familiar I'll be with that person's face, and the easier it will be to translate their features onto the canvas and really capture their likeness, but in a very expressionistic way. I hope that makes sense. And that's what I did with this. A lot of trial and error, a lot of erasing to finally reveal what this portrait was meant to look like in this moment. This was actually the first painting of a man that I've ever done. I normally paint women, and the times that I've tried to draw men, I over-feminized them, I noticed. And while there's nothing wrong with that, there is a fine line that I was walking where I wanted to, get the masculine presence conveyed and, the features that they had. But in this particular portrait, his eyes are actually rather sultry that I've noticed. And so the dropped eyelids, very Marilyn Monroe, where the gaze is just so sultry. And so I had a hard time creating this masculine presence while sort of battling this very, I don't want to say feminine, but very sultry gaze that I almost teetered into feminine. But I thought I played it out well. So I found this image online, and I paint from images because having someone sitting there in the room with you while you paint them is a level of confidence I have not reached yet. So I get a lot of my inspiration for portraits online, and I stumbled across this photo and was immediately struck by his gaze. Unflinching eye contact in a portrait just feels so intimate. And on top of it, this image was in black and white. And sometimes black and white photos convey emotion in a way color simply can't. Black and white portraits are nostalgic, they're moody and honest. And when I showed my friend this portrait, it was nostalgic for her because it was reminiscent of early 2000s, 90s hip hop culture. And then I also showed my boyfriend, and he said this reminded him of a young Snoop Dogg. So I kind of ran with that, hence the Snoop Dogg inspired beat in the beginning of the video. And when I was searching for tracks and searching for artists of that era, I realized I still listen to a lot of music from that time. Like, it makes up a bulk of the music I still listen to today. Like, 90s R&B is untouchable. That era of music is just iconic. So what are some songs and or artists that you still have on repeat to this day from the early 2000s and 90s? Because I know we all do it. I know we all can't let it go. It's just too good. But I'll stop talking and let you watch. So I painted the face and the jacket over the course of 2 separate days. I was super happy with how the face turned out. And honestly, by the time that I move on to the body, I'm getting a little impatient. And I'm seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, and I'm just kind of wanting the painting to be over with. So oftentimes, the clothing kind of falls to the wayside. But when it came to this jacket, when it came to this luscious puffer that he had on, I exceeded my own expectations above and beyond. Like I said, I was getting impatient. So I had low expectations for this jacket, to be honest. And it just came together so beautifully. I was, like I said earlier, so open to happy accidents, and happy I am with how this turned out. It is painterly, it is almost abstract, but you can still see it's a lush, fluffy puffer jacket. This painting is finally starting to come to a close, and I'm just so happy with how it turned out. Painting this portrait of a man for the first time was something I was a little nervous about, so I decided to take it a little easy on myself and use Grisaille or painting in shades of gray, because it just allowed me to turn the part of my brain off that deals with color. So I was fully able to just focus on brush strokes and value. and I practiced a lot of restraint in both of those areas. I didn't overblend, I didn't work the paint too much, and it's really such a painterly portrait, and that's exactly what I want moving forward. This was just a practice piece in preparation for the portraits that I'm gonna do of people in my everyday life, and it just gave me the confidence that I truly needed to go out and paint the people that I know. It was such a fun piece, and I'm so happy you were able to watch this with me and see it from inception until now. But thank you so much for watching, and I truly hope to see you soon.